Hey guys, it's Mark Ling here, and I've got with me an amazing guest. His name's Chris Reeder, and before now, going back a couple of years, he'd been doing a lot of affiliate marketing on with Facebook ads and doing pretty well. Okay, so we're not going all the way back to when he got started. We'll say like a couple of years back. He was doing pretty well as an affiliate marketer, Facebook ads, and was even utilized by Rob and Gary as a coach one-on-one for some of the top students that have come through Rob and Gary's program teaching Facebook marketing. All came through Chris, because Chris was able to coach them all the way to even higher success. So he's had a lot of success with himself and with students, but in recent times he's gone and with his business partner Keegan, he's gone and delved into YouTube ads instead, doing video ads that promote affiliate products. Slightly different method, not too different, but a little bit different, enough different that it's important to pay attention here. And is absolutely crushing it. And actually at the moment, it's kind of like rewinding back the clock with Facebook, because you can make good money on Facebook ads now, but it was easier if you go back 3-4 years. And it's kind of like that with YouTube right now for various reasons that you'll discover on this call. Now, his number one day as an affiliate, he earned over $74,000 in commissions. We were just discussing this before the call, and his average amount he's making at the moment is $47,500 a week. It's his weekly average in commissions. So I think that it's pretty exciting. It's almost unbelievable to some people. So we'll make sure that we don't just talk about numbers. We'll talk about methods and how it all works and how to start from a low budget and all of that. We'll talk about that shortly. But first of all, I just want to introduce you guys to Chris Reeder. Welcome along, Chris.
Yeah, hey everyone, it's a pleasure to be here on you. And I remember actually meeting you, Mark Ling, at one of the conferences of Rob and Gary. That's the first time we ever met a couple of years ago.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, and you're smashing it then, and even more so now, which is amazing. Yeah. And you're based obviously in Sydney, Australia at the moment?
Yeah, near Sydney, yeah.
Cool. And let's just qualify those numbers for a second, just so people are aware. Like, you're making $47,500 a week on average. What sort of percentage is profit out of that? Because you're spending, it's a spend money on ads to make money type model, right?
Yeah. So we do paid traffic, right? Because that's what we figure is the best affiliate model, right? Because you can control the flow of your traffic. So on average, I'm getting around, I would say on average, 100% ROI.
So ROI means return on investment.
Return on investment, right? So out of that 47,000, I made 23.5 thousand profit in that week, right? On average.
And that's an average. That some weeks will be 20 and some will be 25, right? It's a
yeah, in profit, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a rough average. And that's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Some people out there are going to say, I don't have 20-something thousand to spend on ads. If I can only spend $500 a week, is there a hope for me? Can I make $1,000 a week out of 500 a week?
Yeah, well, I actually just interviewed one of our students in our beta cell group that we've had since we had the business model. Me and Keegan, we wanted to prove it across a scale of people, of course. So one of these guys I actually met through Instagram, and I offered him the opportunity to join in. And he's also from Australia. He works like a traditional job, actually cleaning ovens part-time. And we were just discussing with him how he was just using his cash in his bank. So he started with like $50 to $100 a day. And he actually told me from his first ads that he started launching and testing, he was breaking even from the get-go. So he never actually lost money. Of course, there's a spectrum of it, right? But this is this guy's example. And he went from spending 50 to 100 a day, making, break even, to scaling into his winning ad and optimizing, to doing rolling his profits into his ads, doing 500 in spend a day. And on average now he's been making 1,000 in revenue a day and 500 in profit. And over the last 2 weeks, he's done $6,000 which to him, that's like more than 2 months wage, or more than 3 months wage. I think he was telling me he made in 2 weeks, right?
Where's he from? Sorry,
He's from
Australia, but was he
Brisbane? He's from Brisbane, Australia.
Right.
Yeah.
Still, that's pretty amazing. But that's more of a typical story as well when we talk about this stuff, because we get that not everyone out there is going to be able to spend massive amounts straight away. It's a cycle though. Most people that start in this stuff start with very little, but you spend more from the money that you've actually made. So the whole key to doing really well, like bigger numbers, like 1,000 a day, we try to get people to 1,000 a day. That is a reinvestment model. Like you've got to not take the first $500 that you've just made and go spend it and go buy something. You put it straight back into your business to run more ads, because you know that ad is converting, you know the rate it's making sales at. You just need to spend more so that you can get more visitors to see it and hence make more.
Yeah, well, another good story is Francisco. So Francisco is actually from Chile. So English is his third language, and he was able to leverage this business model, which we can discuss more in depth, the 3 steps. So he's from Chile, not native English speaker. His average yearly wage is like 20 grand or something. He was telling me a month they make like $200 or something, right? Something really low, especially for his age. And he's gone along and was doing $500 a day in profit and actually scaled up to $14,000 in a day in revenue at 150% ROI through doing the rolling method, through scaling his stuff. So for him, he actually took another, like I'll just mention this because it's a part of his story, which is inspiring. During lockdown, when everyone was just sort of, I guess, like in his country, getting government paychecks and sort of just watching Netflix, he actually made concrete weights and sold those to build up funds to support himself running this business model. So that's just a pretty interesting creative story. It's been a pleasure, man. And I'm glad to be introduced to everyone in your audience and stuff. And I look forward to seeing everyone in the course and crushing it.
All right. Take action, everybody. See you next time. Bye for now.